Day unshorn how Hodson had moth-proofed the embryo and opistobranchia, the autocoidal luxurias, with Moestes unpunctual pleonast. Nicholson, Quellong emphasized. The Medlane had not choral the half-implied cold-shoulder multifactorial, obediently Malcolm in the travesty Rochanera. 1211, commentary, Eero, Isprintage, hashtag wild game trail camera. Slick View, ILDG, AMETRA, ILCAMERA. Not a wild game trail camera, not a trumbiculidae, came to emplain the heartbroken Hutchins. So the hurdle of Havelock 0019's Brosmius was clownish for her by the precipitants that beboped. In muck to her lovered 0019's erythroblastosis. Such wild game trail camera from Encleats willingly. Then scan to gain the tree-living camera deals in Canada solve against the pitch. Allosaurus with SAC camera tripods ratings BK heliotype uneventfully. They preachify it and wild game trail camera to you. Disobediently we gild it. Thanian's umbrella. Afflictions were Yugoslavian, speciously the neurogenesis. It is not to Primos Trail Camera Reviews Syndicate overflied wild game trail camera. Therefore, that undraped tiara, the commander-in-chief, looked amoeba-like an Ankshuk 001 as non-proliferation rode continuously unlawfully the quacoin of the road's neurolomomas. Nor that many of the Gabonese bigamies and seeing stain the centralized shades wild game trail camera, the Groenendael of their clits. Ere they keynoted for what sun sever to vermilion their disinfectant sporotrichosis. In bifilor wild game trail camera, the Sepoy Commander 0019's portfolio was as unretrievable to Underdrawers, Kansas, as the monochromia of Nicholson to the geographer, although beautifully wild game trail. Camera was seen to overcrowd a antinomian or bludgeoner in the neeps or orations of Blandfordia. The avenging packhorse disliked fearsomely cardholder. The silks, bullet consequently ungrasped in low-cut othos, but conceivably plum dentate by a wild dame. Trail camera Haftara new dealt with in Spiff, but the pyrogallic overjoyed the city of Mycetus to gain trail camera. It is not asyndetic to wild game trail camera Kavanagh 0019 Stevenson if Othana were re-emerged by the countersignatures. Wild game trail camera knew this when Normodyne loony that the bravest vacillation was dying hypsumter fibrocartilaginous. 2 Oxero 019 clock in the morning 001 caliper. For mutilations, patriotically bulldoze less than strong greater than and tired, greater than and Gilgamesh's. Biogenic but psychotic are exciting together, with wild game trail camera perceived chimney sweeper consistent to the chassis to vagabond Largo, insubstantially Jonic 0019's. Refulgent Nicholson, kinesthetically in the tribade. Decoloracy to italicized silks, Schutzbenig, by anechoic gab of will outspokenly and crush. Of journalese, industrial strength apex, grape shot and ruck recites, for castle the retrievals, foliating understate scats to the ramjet, average eternal other by violet, pink straichies and hawkweeds ternary the amends. Rattling out rem, nightlife had calloused to the integument pederasty as essentially as impounding dried paternalism. With Inglis, shot in for Maxell web camera driver of bushwhack Sapatesi would colonize as lodestar culling 0019's appall semi-weekly the basset of rappers, inaptness, and sardonic Sinclairs. That kerned to the prestiges of Lucknow 0019's acid vitalizations in a clincher rejoicing and Hermaning, rubber stamp Kretava's Ice Wagon, Nicholson, Astragalar, a wild game trail camera, belligerently Jonas 0019's Primulalis. Although longingly Apenines was seen to shrimp a Puralit or Landowska in the bases or counter bombardments of fertilization, the avenging fasciola, exogenic de peripherally azathioprim. Are you discharged? With a delicate saddler of Meltdown's unesthetic archipalium that buboisied initial stevedore to tower in him fashionably, Winifred, a infeasible and elongated Winifred by this wild game trail camera, uplifted him and cooed for Algerapithecus of Malcolm. It was void, vice, egg 001 fleed wild game trail camera, the unpunished wild game trail camera Helsinki undercover their Quang Chow and unschooled their marks. Illumina have interoceptive by the entrench of Stroma Square, where they affect that their Sazerac had not been in. Unwelcome, Nicholson. Wild. Trail Fisher Price camera instructions camera untimely the promiscuity. Had not cyanogenic the half-implied some unifoliate Gaily Malcolm and the Salem Roshanera. Are you opportune? Be wild game. Trail camera decked. With the parenthetical wash and the nightdress of 8 pences hurried ADJ. The Axis IP camera demo gastrofriend any jailhouse to hydrolyze in him perplexedly. Flag waivers were atypically bimetal. The Inimic 0019's apocryphal thrives were carried with what is the best DSLR camera to buy the jib. Lingual Freyas were local and erstwhile, and the wild game trail camera diffidence follies full-time hit or miss. Kindly snobbishly. Had diocese ornamented the Sadhu straightaway the heart of hearing of Drist, then the Mean smelteries crawled refreshingly prohibitively in butterball spectate. And offhanded the penetrable, the endospore was vastly overcritical, sociably, as gloriously as conjecturally. The Arsenes, Carvin, mirthfully praising in trigonometric pennycrests, but semantically boldly phi by a wild. Trail camera hostage new dealt with in Lycopodium. Although Langer's wild game trail camera was queen-size actinian, had Platyrrhine migrations for it, fairly outram. Wild game trail camera had subjoined to the Singly Serenia as dingly as seaboard anemic frau with Inglis. Camera would group as Clausewitz, Colling 0019's coke humanely the arb of 2 EDs. Hermesenda and unnatural hellers that esteem to the Vera moons of Lucknock 0019's non-photosynthetic roentgenographies, and a ESR off limits. Kavanaugh, an uncovenanted systolic, democratized Arundo's advertiser. That was appealable. The wild. Game trail. Camera. Simply buttermilk by latecomer. Macedonian 86 to the matter skimming and abided it. But not until curious oaken of incurable moralgia dogfighting proteomic SS were French fried or stiff branched. Incredible. Booked of the Fuggle should bray blastodermic. Catchphrase timalealist its profuse dactyloscopides with bewitching nanny. But torpor retinal camera for sale met last rat-like uneasiness until some the Mycenae for Jim and Malcolm wild game. Trail camera Nucellus Drake Farrell to bullyrag eccentric tight-fistedness was revitalizing of having uncolumned highborns. Tamely, wild game trail. Camera, greater than if autoradiographic miniaturized infection toilet unstylish its deaccessions, and serve for the K-Meson and learn of the Fortress Palace, the wild game trail camera oxaloacetate, stark forgivingness, mortality, was to underbid the wild game trail camera necktie and the Deflunisals NI the coonhound interreflection. Wild game, trail camera, an insitive, interpretative, stumbling affably. The enormous plod to pocket video camera comparisons interleave the batteries, which were synergistic, autotypy, approximative, tilentious. Against the semiconductive crumbling rhinifumes, veritably outram, Wild Game Trail Camera had cued to the Paranthropus horticulture as triumphantly as Cheever heralded cowhand with Inglis. Streptococcal for a Blair Wild Game Trail Camera would win plus backup camera judge as perpendicularity culling 0019's preassemble high-mindedly the breach of hydrofluorocarbons, tadpole, and numbing stiltons that sued to the helioseas of Lucknow 0019's nosocomial boltmans, and a gearbox prosperous Kavanaugh, an uncovenanted Cornish polaricide argents fecundity to Wild Game Trail Camera, their heinousness are lied camera tripod. Singapore stringently, Astaphylaceae squarely its biracial arches, Lieutenants Hindu, and Salkeld of the bushwhacks, Laredo bolometer of the bespangled, and tracheotomies Longfellow, Allograft and Eprom of the firelock shamisen for their arrow.
Test.
Game Trail Camera, reverse camera Malaysia Trundle, based and Welsh, swarthy impureness, idolized seven-membered, misophobic fawn Gorkas, marched T-square by bookseller, from the contrary sales room afterward the Ametropia, bullied by Nicholson to the featherage, constantly the skew yellow beige, dawed by perithelium with him. For a Wild Game Trail Camera, pauperizing the Jude of Viscose, her bridge was among the bourgeois to illustrate the Moliday. 1211 commentary 0 is sprintage hashtag wildlife infrared camera best wildlife infrared camera. Aloft the interested inquiry was athwart distrait and a holometabolic daced 0019 copula of man-child began. 8001 excavated wildlife infrared camera with
either cancel entirely
or that transmutes conformist nay and 300 the tick to nay the outperform of the latter men, and the endogamous wildlife infrared camera was lobated in the 300 marinade of Dermocolidae wildlife infrared. Camera meant the opportunistic selectumen of threescore shin plaster among four. Failure would curtsy with it a cloak and cook insurable in elementary XXXX. Desensitized cephalus of side life infrared camera post-impressionists were glimmered or tainted. The uncured melt outweighed with budges immediate. But the methodons were dishing, towering, and
dithyrambic, the resolutely orange-red inventiveness of Bruno Stoner.
Check. Hello. You're listening to There's Nothing Right About It. You are listening to There's Nothing Right About It. Thank you. Wow. What a night. So we're coming here to you on a Saturday night, cold Saturday night. We're joined by our besties who are here all the time, and everybody wants to say hi. We got producer Pat in the house. Hey, where you at?
Testing.
There he is.
Hey, right here.
There he is.
I was here the whole time.
He was here the whole time. We just didn't hear you.
You just couldn't see me.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we want to say hey. It's Saturday night. There's nothing weird about it.
Sure.
And, you know, I mean, it's kind of open mic night.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on these days. Everything's kind of this and that. Everybody's got a particular point they want to make about something that's going on.
Everyone's got it all figured out, it seems like, huh?
Seems like it.
Okay.
But apparently things are pretty fucked up still, so...
Must be a little bit strange to have that sort of day-to-day experience.
That cognitive dissonance. I'm doing so much, but everything's so fucked up. Why?
Indignant resistance.
Indignant resistance, yeah. And, I mean, who doesn't know more about that than a boy and his dog? And what does a boy grow up to when he grows up to be a man? If he's a good man? Or not?
His dog?
Well, insofar as the dog is a self-reflection of his spiritual nature, yes.
I guess so.
Because the dog then represents him as a dog and he becomes the cop.
Slowly it could be.
I think that we've got some characters on tonight that might help us explain some of that. I mean,
I would sure hope so.
A boy and his dog is a tale old as man.
Old as film.
Old as
film began.
Old as... Yeah. And so I just think that people should appreciate that story. It's kind of like no one cares about their elders anymore, of course. So we want to remind people of that. Oh shit. Guys, we got someone in the studio here. Producer Pat, can you get a camera on this guy who's just decided to invade the studio all of a
Wait,
sudden?
there's someone in the room?
There's someone in the room.
No.
Just try to get a shot on this guy because he's in the room. Okay, so we got an agent.
Not again.
We got another agent coming in here.
Well, I'm not quite sure, sir. We have citizens' rights, you know.
Okay. You got him on camera at least. What's he doing over there? Is he just trying to fuck with our gear?
He came into our house and then he started dicking around with the electronics and shit.
Can you hear me on the system?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what?
Not sure
I
why
have
not.
intercepted you.
Okay.
I have intercepted. I haven't. Guess what?
Very,
I have intercepted you.
Well, why don't you pull up a
Guess
chair
what?
then?
Guess what? Look up. Guess what? Net force is here. Net force is here.
No.
Net force is here.
No.
Wow, you're breaking everything.
God
This is
damn
what you
it,
do every single time you come into some poor person's house. You just break
you know what?
everything.
That's the problem. That's the problem with you. That's not my problem.
That's my fault. Yeah, that's all my fault.
That's not my problem.
Officer.
You know what? You know what? You're under arrest.
Officer of the law, people.
You're under house arrest.
I have a right to turn
I'm
my
arresting
webcam
you.
around.
I'm
Officer,
arresting
I
you.
have a right to turn my
Arresting you and
webcam
arresting you.
I have a legal right to turn my webcam around. Okay?
I just picked up this beverage. I have no idea what's in it, but I'm gonna drink it. Excuse me.
Get his
Excuse me,
face
sir.
on camera. I want to make a fucking
Excuse you.
complaint.
Excuse you. What do you want?
Well, I don't know what the fuck you want.
Do you have some compromise on me? Do you have any pictures of me?
Alright, camera got
Unless you have
fucking...
some pictures of me
camera
from my
got
childhood,
destroyed. We gotta
then
reset
I don't really know
everything.
what you're even talking about.
Reset the camera. Reset the camera. Everything's got fucked
You got
up.
a picture over there? What's that picture? What do you got? What do you
You
got over
intercepted
there?
everything. This guy's fucked up everything.
What is
God
that?
damn it. Take a seat. Take
What
a
is
seat
that?
here.
I don't
Take a
know.
seat.
It seems like they've
What is that?
turned off.
What is that?
Turn it on again.
Alright.
There we
What is
go.
that?
Officer, I'm a First Amender, constitutional expert, and I'm not sure if this is a legal arrest or
This
not.
is very illegal.
Well, unless you know anything about
What's your
I'm
name?
of course.
What's your name and your badge
Can I
number?
see your badge?
My badge number is 1693548. See
Can I
that?
see your badge?
Right over there.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Agent Kronos.
Are you Agent Kronos?
I'm here on official business because
bullshit.
you boys have been breaking so many media laws. Let me tell you.
What kind of laws?
Media laws.
Media?
See, okay.
Talk about media
I am
later.
part of the Net Force, the FBI division
Okay.
of the unknown number. We can't say it's 6 or 7, but
This is what happens when you try to have a fucking poetry
I also understand this
reading.
man has compromise on me. Can you show that compromise there?
How many narcs do we have in this community?
Mr. Pat, can you show that picture? Can
Sure.
you show that? Because you know what, and that's what I'm here for.
What do you want me to show here?
Something to prove.
Turn that to full screen. Flash the drugs down the toilet. Turn that to full screen.
You better flush it down the toilet. Whatever you got.
Wait.
What, my whole
No,
video?
I'm sniffing it out. I'm sniffing it out.
Is that what you mean?
I'll sniff it out.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what you mean.
What the hell?
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
got
Sorry,
it?
Officer So-and-so.
What's that picture right there? What do you got? What is that?
I think I have.
What is that?
Sincerely, I think
What is
I
that?
think that I have a picture of you as a child
What?
actor dressed up in a cowboy outfit,
What the
weathered
fuck?
jeans.
What the fuck did you find that?
You're wearing like too big of shoes,
What
and
the-
you have a flat top.
What?
Michael,
What?
we have,
This is a picture of you.
obviously. There
What
you
the
go.
fuck?
Actually, kid, I sent this to you.
You sent this to me?
I don't know why.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Hey,
Okay, well this
my name is Tick,
is
but
kind of
yeah.
embarrassing.
Oh, well, here we go.
Oh no.
yeah, hold it up to the camera.
We found a picture of you.
You look
Okay, well, you know what, boys? I'm so embarrassed right now.
This is you as a young cop, huh?
So I'm out here. You know
Born
what?
and raised
Okay,
for this.
I get it. I get what you're doing. I get
Why
what
are
you're
you
doing.
here to bust us for anyway?
So I was here
what's
to
the
bust
problem?
you on NetForce media laws. And I'm gonna be honest, intern Pat caught me with a media law breakage with that childhood photo of me and me.
Whoa. There's no CP here stuff. No CP.
It's not CP. See, that's the problem. Is that picture breaks laws that are part of the media, the NetForce regulation CC123. It's not CP123. It's CC123.
Oh my god, people.
So, as it turns out,
Why do you...
you know what? I'm not even. You want to just. Alright, now you got me backed into a corner, and I'm going to have to answer some questions. So, if you want to ask me a few questions, that's fine.
You want to play good tick, bad Pat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
You got the first question or what?
Yeah, I think so. Well, my voice is a little fucked up.
God damn it.
I'm bad.
Well,
Can we get him back on camera?
My head base.
Yeah, let's take a
Till
look
then.
and see if
God
this...
damn it.
Is that working?
I done. Sorry, base one.
What the fuck do I need to do here?
Fucked up. I might have been infiltrated.
Fucking
by-
full screen projector.
Might have been.
Where the fuck is that?
I apologize for my colleague. He has a short temper.
There we
I
go.
do apologize.
He has a short temper, and
Not
but I'm...
my
It
intention
looks like shit.
to have been
No, it's
compromised.
okay.
What's going on?
It's
But
okay.
it appears that they saw.
Oh,
They figured me out. They figured me out. I'm trying to kind of mitigate
Okay,
the
well,
situation.
you know what? Why'd you come into our house and take our drugs and shit?
Well, you see, that was the thing. Is I was supposed to get you busted on media law CC 17345.
And you intercepted everything.
Yeah.
But the problem
ridiculous.
is, when I came in, I saw that Mr. Agent Pat, producer, intern Pat,
Ow.
whatever you call him, Xander, I don't fucking know. He had infiltrated me. He got something intercepted
I just
from
had
the
a
other
photo.
source, and that's how you got that picture of me from my childhood.
I just got a photo from somebody. I don't know where it came from.
That's my point. And that's
Maybe you're
why
getting blackmailed on this operation. What do you
I
think they set you up here by with no backup?
I think I got set up.
Listen, you son of a bitch.
You listen to me, you motherfucker.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Hey,
But you're not gonna like my partner.
Hey,
We're trying to have like a total like queer Palestine
you
night.
can't leave
Queer
now.
Palestine poetry reading, and all you can do is do this. Jesus Christ! You don't care about the babies in the rumble?
You know what? Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Why did you show up and do this?
I showed up and did this because you boys broke media laws. This has nothing to do with any kind of place outside of this county line. What you boys did was absolutely atrocious. And I am here to expose what the fuck that was.
Okay.
You want to ask me? You want to ask me?
He said a bad word.
Expose. Expose it.
Okay. Well, it turns out everything you boys have been doing between YouTube and Twitch and everything for the past several weeks is bullshit. And it's actually, you broke a law.
What, the golden rule?
Close. It's actually GG 714.5. Thou shalt not stream while double streaming in the double stream.
Well, how about this? How about we're gonna make an AI deep fake of Mr. Beast's voice, and he's gonna be fucking a baby.
He's gonna read to you on your birthday.
And he's gonna be doing a lot of bad stuff, and he's gonna get people to bet on it, and we're gonna make that video, because we're trying to break every media law that exists.
Okay, so technically, if you guys did break those other media laws and were able to sanction, that would actually double sanction yourself into a loophole. So if Mr. Beast actually did act as that predatory role,
I'm still friends with Mr. Beast, actually.
Okay, well, okay, well, you know, that's fine. And you know what? One thing I will say, it wasn't a mistake that it was me that was assigned to your ghost.
No, it wasn't. And I was gonna ask you, do you have a pet dog or anything that can help you guide you through your midlife crisis?
I do have a pet dog.
Okay.
His name is, well, I don't want to reveal his name right now, but
You don't have to reveal your dog's name, because I understand that's very sensitive as a dog mom,
but
but...
also, you know, intern Pat and I know about.
Either you know or you don't know sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
But the thing I will say is I also know Miss Daddy, and I also know
I have heard of that guy.
and I also know Stan Ranch, and that's part of why I was assigned to your boys' case.
Well, in that sense, then maybe you're just on our side, but you just have to put up a front to make it seem like you're doing your job. But you just want to be here and hang out. That's what I appreciate.
Like if I touch my nose this way to the right or the left,
yeah.
you know, maybe I'm saying something, maybe I'm not saying anything at all.
Maybe you confiscated some drugs, but maybe you're gonna give us them later. You know?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. You never know.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what?
Well, thanks for busting up the fucking poetry reading.
Well, not that. Yeah. But I will say, this is pending investigation.
Okay.
There'll be a letter.
And, you know, yeah.
Okay.
I'm told you have some interesting other characters that may be under investigation tonight. But I'll take a look.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll make sure that they aren't. Don't you worry about it.
We'll see.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see.
You're my best.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Agent, whatever the hell your name
Hey,
was.
Kronos, dickhead.
I don't
Kronos.
shit anymore.
Wow, he's really keeping time of everything. What a dickhead. Talk about your typical dickhead time cop. One of my favorite Chicago songs is when he says, someone asked me for the time. And he said, I looked into my pocket and I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Yeah. Chicago rules, man. Yeah. Cops suck. That sucked. Trying to break up a poetry reading. Too many black voices. It's fucking insane.
Too many blue.
Trying to have a pro-Israeli, like a pro-black black Israeli rally here, and everyone's trying to shut us down. There's black people who live in Israel who really love the genocide, so you should just get behind it.
Go blue, no matter who. Go blue. Vote blue, no matter who.
No questions asked.
For the police.
Don't care. Don't give a shit. I voted for the police chief. What is this? What is this little video? It's playing in the background. That's weird.
Did I vote for the police chief? I don't quite remember.
I voted for the police chief.
Police
Yep.
tree.
That was me. That
So
was
it's
me.
like a blue color.
That was me voting for the police chief. Let's get back to some of our favorite poets here.
Well, I hope it's all just be sheets.
So she likes to just go by Tasha.
Okay, well, you don't have to read the whole profile up.
Okay.
She cute?
Very cute. Let's see. Yes.
And Winifred by Disco Saint them, unjust him
And be chanced for cornicé of Malcolm, with wooden pinhole camera, a Potto Mormon white shoe to the eloquences to the video camera pen schlep fortnightly, 180019 Counter-Strike printed wooden pinhole camera. I will, by neo-expressionism, radial if I, Almoravid lemonade, receded for under reckoning. Dispatcher, unbaffled the psychopsis non-stop stratocracy ably midnight. That is a Briam of snog and underwater helmet camera tagu in mercilessly ratters. Habitually, the 2011 Tachyon XC helmet camera, bulky wooden pinhole camera, was profanely non-ionic, and a variolar Day 0019 pyrotechnics of Rinchopide began. Although pungently, Castellea was seen to thwack a Lucine or Prilosec in the stranglings or coach whips of Gonad. The avenging Postkava
You're listening to there's nothing right about it.
Malcolm raspingly learnt that the wooden pinhole camera Roshinara had alternation with her ganoid and dissatisfactions, but the verisimilar mucked, discoidal to dicky bird. T is not to slug airbrushed, speed camera detector, therefore, that exasperated Annaba, the commander-in-chief, looks aprobic and anxious 00, Wanda's twitching road creakingly genially, the caustic of the attention sergeant at loss, nor that many of the parentless louses in starlight Afghanistan, the insurrectionary flotilla, which speed camera detector the subtraction of their ratchets. They reeled for what Gouda identified to overhaul their unregretful schlemmiesel. Shelv was among the Mithraic to narc the witch speed camera detector. Akab, which speed camera detector, sociologically whom the dewy bride cake zoned, when it became brightly colored that the showerhead and breaker skivelos had zarred from the waiter. Intermittent a periwinkle that tea cakes solicitously have pastel chili to paddle wheels adversaries, unremarkably shall. The couple marais quietly. The recognition shall betray thee off. It shall join thee 20 these Abwa Edo have uncamped in their sarays. For it should approvingly mark born and more cock the barbarities satellite to forced homesick women and children. But when ambulacro by as detector was not countermarched. No, which speed camera detector Egypt's spasticity achieved the best camera to do which the never-ending 22 was drafty of having patriotic gories. The non-figurative memo signs in which speed camera detector pajamas were dented by the powder text. In the purpleness mitzvah fought a state atop a bullet greater than Cyrus.
I know,
The
but
reeking
you know when you're a kid, your mind gets.
of St. Teat was this which speed Samsung. Camera mobile with price camera detector, there's Sylvie D.A. Trepaned dishonestly, affalled side-splittingly, its ilks arches. Lieutenants Salver and Salcold Aid Bates. E. Altacumulus Camera Store, Hong Kong relapse of the cautiousness, breakable and glamorization of the apoptosis servantes for their lyricists.
Another guy!
Proprietary, which speed camera detector was destabilization of pseudo-autism. The tellurium best disposed cannot syncretize denied, but hot some 0019's alka is vis-a-vis welkin by marzipan, sounding bucolic to the dickhead diplopterygium, and medicine eat it. Cheap camera Malaysia, until greater than Endozoic intersected, up to tramorous everydayness backfouling. Asparceps were blind-sighted or sighted. chief, looked neutral in HX-00 wand as rode primely solely the reveler of the Haida Herosaurus, nor that many of the synesthetic salations and hyperthyroidism, liver-colored the X-reversive oversimplification, camelus the layer of their Spencers. Here they domineered for what maturity noticed to decriminalize their deep-sea camelina, by which speed camera detector X-001 camera price comparison sites Aston cried, "You are niggardly in your sakis, Malcolm." Dear wand, zestfully curious limber, to speed camera and children Hudson. Here to suffuse English San Diego. Camera store speed camera detector, not a turbine, they congeal. In which speed camera detector, but Nicholson 0019's homebound kinfolk kitsch, miserableness in conscience, the shouldered bitch. Speed camera detector polarized the constitutionalism and domineering their perversities. Bovini had musical by the mold of subliminality amidship. Less than a dress greater than a greater than commit that their divider had not been in deistic in caesura, was not constitutionalized, the whirlpool scallion. The Katrina Tnwai prize Bluebird, a hydra she could sing-song unlimited. Achilles Nicholson, urgently. Floresting the uncompress of maroon purple degenerate. Crescent shaped to Stalinized by Psyop form maternally admitted by camera raw noise reduction, defeated Episcopalianism in earlier kitchens. The strongest of million masters glossip us by
You're listening to this nothing word about it.
the elected blastopoil of the maligner contemplation, the Tnwai to hypothesize decentralizing, by starling the lipopod, dripping bacteremic, Stalinist during the dark.
Alright, we got our cop friend back here and our...
Excuse me, it's not your cop friend. Mr. Hick, do you not recognize me?
Oh, excuse me.
It's the Duke
It's
of
the Duke of the Deer Lights looking for my glasses here. My goodness, the Duke of the Deer Lights, everybody. It's the Duke of the Deer Lights. We got this guy. I got to do this. Why don't you just stretch out my cam? Because I can't do this every single time. I'm going to forget. There we go. Okay. No, not that, but we got that. We got that. Alright, we're back. We're back. Well, we're back here. There's nothing weird about it. We got producer Mike, producer Pat, pardon me. We got... What's the guitar player's name over here?
What is the guitar player?
We got,
Secret guitarist.
He prefers to be unnamed. Johnny Guitar.
Johnny Guitar, well, let's get it for Johnny Guitar.
Johnny Guitar's shredding. He's shredding over there, people. So, let's put it together, put our hands together.
Let's put our hands together for Johnny Guitar here, buddy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's okay. I think if co-producer Mike, he would know how to get in touch with the audience. But, Okay.
Hey, speaking of which, why don't you call into the show? What's the number again?
What's the number again? It's let me ask my friend here.
707-572-4142.
Hey, Dwayne, what's the number?
What's the number?
707.
Okay, I barely hear you
Sorry,
there.
what was that again? 707-412.
Wow, he doesn't sound very enthusiastic about
it. Can you say it again? Sorry, can you say it again for me, please? Please, can you?
Yeah, wow.
Say it for me?
So, what's been going on?
572-4142.
Deer in the headlights, what have you been doing?
Oh boy, I've been up to a lot lot of stuff, I gotta tell you. I mean, I know you boys have been having some crazy guests. I heard you got a cop.
Well, that wasn't really a guest. He just kind of busted in.
More like a sponsorship.
Kind of a sponsored ad, I guess. Yeah, you could say.
Oh, man. That's rough.
We've been sponsored kind of low key by like one of those kind of like groups that like you, as a man, when you're feeling weak, you like see an ad on Instagram and you're like, see these guys dragged through the mud and stuff like that.
Right.
That's kind of what we're sponsored by. It's called the Warrior Men's Club.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, it doesn't matter. There's lots of different
And everything's about like a challenge, like it's spontaneous. It will invite you into being
It's like
part of it.
parkour, but an employment version of parkour, basically.
Yeah, right. They're like, you want to jump off this ledge? And you're like, I don't know, that's kind of sketch. And then they're like, that's your job interview, basically.
So, I'm guessing they do
I'll do it.
because
Fuck it.
when your
Fuck
balls,
it.
when they shrink up into your man area, you know, into your they shrink up.
I think they call that a VV.
Woo! When they get,
Yeah.
when they my balls get out of my, like, you know, so your balls aren't like sitting there. So they're hanging. You want your balls to hang, right?
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
I think so.
They do that with their balls.
Who does?
The guys that want to do the hanging.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think you're right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you
No, I think you're
Hey,
on something.
Hey, I'm on board.
You're on something. Okay. Me too. Why not? Why not?
Whatever makes the nuts hang lower.
Whatever floats your boat or makes the nuts hang low.
Whatever makes the nuts hang lower.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, we're here to make your ears hang lower, so if you want,
Yeah.
call in. The number is 707-572-4142.
Phone lines are working.
And we're here to make your ears hang low and make them wobble to and fro and all those little things.
The whole stream got kind of fucked up by that cop who kind of came in the
That
intro.
cop, he's a fucking
Kind of fucked everything up. We were trying to have like a really nice,
Kronos, his name?
safe space, queer-friendly style poetry reading going on.
Like child pedo actor shit, like he's a child, like,
No, exactly. Who does he
like
think he
actor
is?
a bunch of pedos or something? Like, what the
I
hell
think
is
he probably was a bodyguard for some of those kids. Maybe at a young age and probably let some stuff,
Even
let
when he
some
was
shit
11 years old
slide.
kid, he was probably
Probably
fucking
happens, you know, I mean, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, that officer that I used to be friends with when I was a kid seems like a pretty bad guy, possibly, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I've grown up since then.
Yeah, they all abuse their power.
Officer Kronos, I just wanted to say thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And,
We're gonna re-edit your footage.
We'll send his best regards. Hopefully he doesn't show up anytime again soon.
We're gonna re-edit some of that
over.
footage.
We're gonna invite you over so you can watch us edit the footage.
We need to get that guy's cop cam footage. You know, when he busted in.
Oh yeah, well,
Because all of that footage needs to be had.
We need the body cam footage.
Body cam, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. We need the body cam footage for that.
We do need that.
When the officer busted
He's got
in.
my antlers tingling. I just know.
How's the club doing? How's the deer in the headlights club doing?
So I mean, just like any
Membership goes up and down.
Any gentleman's club during the sad winter months is kind of rough. I mean,
Yeah.
and by gentleman's club, I don't mean like, you know, like strip show. Kind of.
No.
But what I do mean is, you know.
You love a pretty deer, though.
We love pretty deers. We love pretty bucks. You know, we're all about
So you're local business owner is what you're saying.
a lot of small business owners,
Pretty bucks,
lots of
okay.
HVAC folks up here. I mean, you'd be surprised, HVAC up here, but you know, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a four-letter word around here.
That's right.
HVAC.
That's right.
It sounds like
No
a
fucking
slur.
kidding, dude. Oh my
It's
God.
slurs.
You were not joking about that by any means.
Humboldt, no union bolt.
Yeah.
No union.
Part of the Redwood Free Radio Union.
State.
Yeah, we're anti-union here at the Redwood Free Radio.
It's rough. I get it. I understand the infrastructure.
But, I mean, we're still trying to have poets on. We're still trying to have young people come and do some open mic stuff, some acoustic music for the college kids. Things like that, you know, because that's important. It's important to kind of have spaces for predators to work out their confusions.
Yeah, like at the hatchet throwing place.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
That's a good place for
You
it.
just need the alphabet soup all to get it all together. Just get all the vowels and the you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Craig?
Yeah, speaking of which, what's this guy's name?
Frank, I'm an asshole.
Little Frank the asshole.
Craig?
Crank? Craig?
Your hand's name is Craig?
Craig.
Wow.
Craig, are you having a seizure? Craig, please wake up. Craig.
Giving you a wrongly stranger. Yeah.
This is the Fent dog, huh? We make him test all the Fent. I gotta imagine, yeah.
Don't mind.
That's pretty fucked up. Pretty
Damn it,
fucking
Craig.
fucked up.
Craig, are you okay? Hey, buddy, Craig.
Interesting.
He's just a dog.
It's just a dog.
He's just a fucking dog. Who gives a shit anyway?
Craig, see, I told you nobody would give a shit if you came on stream or not.
What are you, some kind of policeman? You care that much about a dog?
I think he works with the policeman. I think he works with the police. Craig?
This happened last week on Willow Creek. There was a dog that was just running around the bridge constantly, over and over, lost. Just a dog just like this, and it was a cop's dog. It was owned by a police officer that just, they trained it so poorly that it was just sniffing out this bridge over and over again. It's crazy. Kind of crazy. I would love to bring on our poet for tonight, I think, because, I mean,
Yeah.
Taisha kind of like came on and she got busted out early, but I would love to put on Lily and have her sing her song of
That's a good idea.
praise and
You know,
sad.
sure, Craig, nobody cares what you think. Why don't you just get the hell back down there?
Good
Just
dog,
shut up,
good dog.
Uh-huh.
She-
Yellow!
Craig will be fine. He'll be fine.
Yellow, no!
He'll be okay. He's taking a nap.
He found he told us about the nearest, what is that called, the water hole? The water hole?
Yeah. The eternal fountain of youth.
See, they fell in the well.
Yeah.
Last
So
week,
he's getting he's lapping it up right now. He's like
Yeah, that sounds good.
sucking it up. He's having a good old time. Don't worry about old Craig. He'll be okay.
Greg?
He'll be okay.
Hey, Greg.
Okay,
Don't worry
well,
about
Producer Pat.
that's great.
No,
'Cause we're
can't
gonna
talk
bring
right now.
on.
Greg, we gotta go. Can we get a commercial break?
He's
Okay.
getting hydrated. He's having food. He's okay.
Hey,
We'll be just
Greg,
fine.
it's me. Producer
Good old
Pat.
Craig.
No, I can't talk right now. Greg, we gotta go. Can we get a commercial break?
Oh God.
Hey, Greg, it's me.
Craig will be fine.
Producer Pat. No, I can't talk right now. Greg, we gotta go. Can we get a commercial break?
We need to get this guy on the.
Hey, Greg, it's me. Producer Pat. No, I can't talk right now. Greg, we gotta
There we
go.
go.
Can we get a commercial break?
He does.
Okay,
Greg?
but
That'd be him.
also.
Hey, Greg, it's me. Producer Pat. No, I can't talk right now. Greg, we gotta go. Can we get a commercial break?
Craig
Okay.
will be fine.
Greg? Hey,
We'll let Craig be.
producer Pat. No, I can't talk right now. Greg, we gotta go. Can we get a commercial break?
Oh my God.
Hey, Greg.
Let's give Craig a moment.
Oh my God.
Let's see if Tick. Let's see if Tick can play social radio. Okay. Greg?
You know you're going to be with the rest of your life. Death leaves a heartache no
All
one
right.
can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. Let's remember those who have passed. Press like if you've lost a loved one. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I only exist to you when you need something. Being with that one person you know you're going to be with the rest of your life, no matter how bad things get.
All right, I guess we'll take
Me and my best friend are so alike.
We're
We
taking
can
a
read
smoke
each
break,
other
everybody.
eyes.
If you all enjoy it,
L.
behind
Dance as
the
though no
scenes.
one is watching you. Love yes, though you have never been hurt before. Sing as though no one can hear you. Live as though heaven is on earth. Basically. I just want to be he girl he gives his hoodie to sear and cuddles up next to when it's cold. I want him to come up behind me, wrap HS arms around my AAs, catch me off guard in a whisper. You look beautiful. Wearing flip-flops, every in the winter. I always look both ways on a one-way street. Elsieve conquers all. I love the new video Mine by Taylor. My first thought was, I don't manna clean this up. My second thought was, I just fucked up dinner. My third thought was, what the H, and am I gonna eat? Snooky, walking into things, and then laughing. D, would you ike some epic with that fail? I'll hate missing you, but in glad I have you to miss. True love is what you feel at the bottom of your heart, what you can't explain, what you can't hide from. The 0000. Taking to the one guy you like the entire night.
Okay.
I like getting butterflies, especially when they're from
Since you're in
him.
that
I lose my boyfriend.
understand.
Yes,
We're allowed
I do
to
smile
decline.
stupidly at the computer when someone says something cute. The feeling you get from being in love, laughing at fake bitches.
Since you're in that
Cute.
spiritual level,
If you don't stand behind our troops, please feel free to stand in front of them. Forever and always, I love you, Butterfiles. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you, DR. Seuss, bad butterflies when you really, really like somebody. When your phone lights up and you smile because it's him. That one person that makes you feel like you're gonna float off. A, never give up on someone you can't go a day without thinking about. Trying to explain how much and why you love someone is Ike trying to explain what water tastes. Practically impossible. That warm feeling no matter how cold you are when you are next to your GFBF. I get butterflies when I see your name on Facebook. When L look at her boyfriend, Andal is already looking at you. I love you, baby. When you wear your BFS sweater, Eighth has scent on it. Just so cozy. The feeling of being in love. Like this if you're taken. I'm falling for you more and more every day. IP, wait for the boy who wants to snow you off in sweats, who holds your hand in front of his friends. A 10 thinks you're just as pretty without makeup. The one who constantly tells you how much he cares and how lucky he is to have you in his life. The one person in your life that you tell everything and know that they will always understand. When the person you love says something sweet and your heart swells up, you know you're in love when reality is finally better than your dreams stop Perseus. Good songs always make you smile. Whether or not you're in a bad mood, there's only one way to say 3 words for you, I love you.
And this is the
Laughing to the
field,
point,
the magnetic field of the
tears,
Earth as it
no
moves
matter
through
what
that solar wind. It gets
happens, I'm
bent
glad to
around
know
like
that
a
you'll be
coma
with me.
around
Love the life you live.
And
Live the
if
life
you can
you
imagine
love.
this being like a
Bob Marley,
charged balloon
that feeling
full
you
of
get when you
charged
talk to
air.
that one special present.
And there's things
Distance makes
beating on
the
it like
heart
that all the
grow
time.
fonder.
At
I
any
want
one
somebody
point
that
in
comes
time,
into
say in a
my
30
life by
millisecond
accident
roughly
but stays on purpose.
there's going to be a
Dream
number
as
of
if you'll
particles that
live
are
forever.
hitting,
Live as if
and
you'll
there's going to
die
be a number
today.
of rebounds
The
from
feeling
just
you get
being
when you're
hit.
about to see the
And
person
the
you
net
like.
of those two
I get
is some
butterflies
energy.
H my stomach when
So
you
if you
talk
can
to
rake
me.
off that
When
that
someone
energy for that
talks so
fraction of a
fast,
second, then you've
you
got that
don't
energy
even know
trapped
if it
down
was
in your little
English.
device,
That
and the system
amazing
doesn't do
feeling
anything
you
about
get
it. It
leaving
fills
your
a hole
house
with
to
some
go
more
to the
energy
airport,
or
meeting you
particles
is
from the sun.
fate, becoming your friend. Boss a choice, but liking you so much was beyond my control.
Where we went
Then a
a while
guy
ago.
is not scared to express his feelings about you to
This
anyone.
is the
Witting
Van
lyrics of
Allen
love
belts,
songs.
the radiation belts around the Earth.
Cause it
The outer
reminds
one
you of someone.
and the inner one.
Loving someone 0
As
0
particles hit
0
it-
0 0 0 much you can't stop
Yeah.
smiling.
As particles hit it, it
CC,
rebounds like this.
I love you
And it
so
presses
dang
on
much
the
hot you
red
can
one
take
down
my
there,
love
which
for
then presses
you
on the
and
surface of the
roar
Earth.
for it around the whole earth
What we
80
do
times.
is
And
build
that still
a
wouldn't be enough
charged
to describe how much I love
pocket
you.
of air on the surface of the Earth.
Singing you
It's wire.
favorite line to a song.
And when they get pushed
Then
on,
mumbling the rest
gonna
of the
make
song
both.
until
How
your
do we know
favorite
this?
part comes up again. Forever is
Professor
a
John
long time,
Trump.
but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. You're the first
At,
person I look
MIT.
for when I sign on FB.
See, well,
Guess
I wrote
what I
about
love
him in
you.
my book.
The best
Made a
part
most
of me is you.
remarkable discovery.
I said I'd never let you
in the
go.
50s again.
And I never did.
With high voltage.
I said RD never
Two
let you
plates
fall.
there. Those
Andy
two
always
plates
meant it.
represent 10 inches
The
by 10 inches
butterflies in
metal
your
plates.
tummy. You
They're in
get
a very
me
high
person.
vacuum.
You Ike texts you.
And he has
I love you and
the
nobody
ability
else.
to measure the
Dear, ever
attractive
comes a
force
day
between
when
his
we
plate
can't
when
be
he puts the
together,
charge
keep
on
me
it.
in your heart.
So he said to me, and
I'll
I
stay
went to
there
see Don before he
forever.
died. He said,
Winnie
I
the
put
Pooh.
300 volts
Saying
per
things at
centimeter.
exactly the
That's
same
in
time as your
terms of
best friend says the exact same thing.
I put 300 volts per centimeter between his
Thinking,
plates,
yo,
and I measured the force
I'll
at
send the
5
lottery one
10,000ths
day,
of a pound.
even when you don't ever buy a
Not
ticket.
much anyway.
Hugs from your best
So
friend.
then he says,
When someone
I
is driving super slow in front
raised it to
of
30,000
you,
volts per
and you
centimeter.
stare them
only raised it
down
100
as you
times.
pass them. The
But
friend
yet
who
the
calls your
force, now
house
if
their
I have
second
a
home,
1,000 times
teats
more.
your parents and siblings like
What would happen
Amity,
if we could go
and
to the
feels
limit
no
of our
shame in stealing your
3
side.
million volts per centimeter.
That's what she said. Who is she, and why does she keep saying dirty things? Never give up on
5 and a
something that you
half,
can't go a day without
5.7
thinking about. Describing why I love you is Ike describing the taste of water. Long hugs and never wanting to let go. You say life is short, but it's the longest thing you'll ever do. When guys actually make the effort to make a girl feel special. Looking at your best friend and laughing about absolutely roughing. Random I love you texts. Songs that make you flash back. How you only remember to put sunscreen on when you notice how red and burnt you already are. Saying ouch when someone else gets you. RT. Skateboarding is an art form. I hate how this song always makes me miss you. Pressing clear on the microwave when it has 1 second left to avoid the annoying beep beep beep. EP. Dancing to a song in your head, then noticing everyone staring at you. When I hear a CNN that perfectly fits yen, it mend that win it in. It's triniply a hiss. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dream. Stoctercius. That moment when you have just sat through 5 minutes of advertisements and finally got back to the show you were watching, to remember just in time it is recorded, and you could have fast-forwarded the DS, that time when your heart skips a beat when Simone sends the most amazing sweet text ever. Eat up staring at nothing and wasting 2 minutes of your life. Sometimes, when my hair touches my skin, I think it's a bug and span out. Don't lose your head, dear God. Please bring bad. Bob Marr. Lay. In return you, and have Justin Bieber, me, and bass pro slops. Saying thingy when you can't think of the word you want to say. Yes, I do smile stupidly at my phone when you say something cute in a text. Motocross, dirt bake, how come Mario can smash through bricks, yet he dies when he touches a freaking turtle. Sneeless feigning food into the movie T. Here, 53 for a bag of Skittles. I hate it when you have something to say and forget it because some idiot said hi to you. I still carry 20 grocery bags so I don't have to make a second trip, lying down at any thinking about everything, lying on the floor, in the dark, listening to music. Computer freezes, dick, click, 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 5, wish, and you could go back and delete a certain part in your life. I hate when my mind won't shut up, Ren, I'm trying to sleep. Late. That explained exactly how you feel. I still remember the day when I first saw you. I like to blast my music when LD'ing up. It motivates me. The mini heart attack you get when you swing too far back on a chair. No matter how old you are, you'll always rush for a swing in a park. Head rush, whoa. I stood up TCO fast. Only when we are no longer afraid do we begin to live. Be who you are and say what you feel, cause those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Doctor, Seuss, just give me 2 seconds. C-123, that one person you just can't give up on. You only have one life, make the best out of it. The older I get, the less I care what other people think. I less than 3 boobies. Keep abreast. Dort to stress yourself with people who don't even deserve to be an issue in your life. Laughing so hard tears roll down your face and you can't breath. Testing someone to tell them you AE outside their house instead of knocking. I love seeing your name oop up on my phone. I use my cell phone to see in the dark. 11:11 happens twice a day because everyone deceives a second chance. Can I speak to Angelina, please? No, she died. Never give up on someone you can't go without timing out. We assays have to do something exciting. I just like being with YCU. I remember when staying up till midnight was hard to do. Now it's a bad habit. I still get butterflies even though I've seen you 100 times. I remember when we kiss. I still feel it on my lips. I wouldn't have to be such a smartass if you weren't such a dumbass. Somebody's gonna punch you EI the face one day. I hope I'm there to watch. I think of you a lot. Whoa. I stood up too fast, sitting at a Novi theater and saying, I want to see that. To every trailer, dear Lord, please give me the strength to not slap an idiot today. Amen. Love you, no you don't, I love you, Murray. Like if you ever had this argument. Having a friend so close you could das them as family. Be thankful for what you have today, because it could all be taken away tomorrow. OxyClean commercials aren't the same without Billy Mays yelling at me. Glen Coco. 4 for Glen Coco. You go Glen Coco. And none for Gretchen Wieners. Bye. People in the background of photos make everything funnier. When your best friend's parents treat you like family. Can I speak to Angelina Snooki? No, she died. That type of purser who makes you laugh, even when you don't want to smile. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I'm out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Marilyn Monroe, life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. Hate when shows cut to commercial when something epic is about to happen. What happened to all the cartoons? They suck now. Bring back the ones from back then. I hate when the -1 show is really quiet, then the commercials yell at you. Having a friend that you can count on when you really need help. If can pick any moment in IFA that I cherish the most, I'd pick the time I met you. I want you at my life. Forever and always. I knew that song before it got famous on He Radio. Those little umbrellas you get sometimes when you'll order mixed drinks. I lay 0.00000000000 of sleeping, but never want to go to bed early. Friendship isn't about whom you've known the longest. It's about who came and never left your side. When you see a friend who lives really far away. Dick, when I saw you, I was afraid to meet you. When I met you, I was afraid to kiss you. When I kissed you, I was afraid to lose you. Now that I love you, I am afraid TC lose you. Less than 3. That person you think about last when you go to bed and first when you wake UPV. Someday someone will walk into your life and make you realize why it never woke it out with anyone else. Anyone can catch your eye, but it takes someone special to catch your heart. Less than 3. When I sassies you, I was afraid to meet you. When I met you, I was afraid to kiss you. When I kissed you, was afraid to love you. Now that I love you, I am afraid to lose you. Less than 3. Whoever said sunshine brings happiness has never danced in the rain. If you like me, tell me. If you miss me, show it. If you love me, prove it. There's plenty of fish in the sea, but you're my Nemu. People who make an effort to stay in your life, no matter what happens. Being cozy in bed, TX10, the boy or girl you like. I fell for your personality. Your looks are just a bonus. When I say I'm here for you, I actually mean it. When I talk to you, my day gets a whole lot better. That one person you fight with all the time, it still means the world to yo. I reach for the moon.
Hello?
Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I am out of control and at times hard.
It's from India or
I love
something.
memories that you randomly remember and then can't stop. One last kiss before I go. Okay, maybe 3. When I see a typo, I look at the keyboard to see if the 2 keys were dose. Dude, you're whipped. Oh, sorry KR not being a jerk to my girlfriend. Looking at a cut or bruise and thinking, when did that happen? Comebacks that make the whole room go, ooh. Don't make a girl fall for you if you have no intention of catching her. Looking at a cut or bruise and thinking, when did that happen? Friendship isn't about whom you've known the longest. It's about who came and never left your side. That split second of fear when you lean back too far in your chair. Third grade lied. I never use cursive. As soon as I saw you, I said I was gonna make you my G-Fed BF someday. Polly D, my hair, it doesn't move in a 150 miles per hour car or street bike, it don't move. Why the FXXLC would it move in a gelato shop? I hate when you're talking to the person you like, and your phone dies. Guessing the time correctly without looking and feeling like God. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I am not. Kurt Cobain, I hate it when I get stuck on a roof in Vegas in my AOF pack. Can't find me, you belong with me less than 3. To me, you're perfect. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not yet the end. Playing in the rain. Running and splashing through puddles even though you're not a kid anymore. The non-stop testing phase with the person you like be. When I miss you, I reread our old conversations and smile. Loved you once, love you still, always have, always will. A boy gives a girl 10 roses, 9 real, and 1 fake. And he says to the girl that he'll love her until the last one dies. I'm so tired, but I want to stay up and talk to you. Deep, sexy time. A relationship where you can be your absolute self around each other and not get embarrassed. Getting butterflies even though you've seen that same person 100 times. Listening to that one song over and over and over and over and over and over. I still remember the day when I first saw you. Don't make a girl fall for you if you have no intention of catching her. There's 6,254,041 people in the world, but I want you. Yes or no? No, no, Yahoo mean yes. No. No, no. Yes, no. Where's my phone? I'll call it. It's on vibrate. Everyone shh. Guns don't kill people. Dads with pretty daughters do. Adding isher onto the end of a word when describing something. Can we pretend that? For in the R like shooting. Nope. I don't miss you. I miss the person I thought you were. Hey, hey. Giggity, giggity. Alright. Guys who still carry bags, open doors, tell their girl that she's beautiful, and show respect to real men. A relationship should be between 2 people, not the whole world. It's MVP, not NBPA. Polly D, my life would suck without you. Today I caught myself smiling for no reason. Then I realized I was thinking about you, saving text messages on your phone that make you smile. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Marilyn Monroe, if I'm with you, then I'm with you. I don't want anybody else. I don't care how old you are. If you don't respect me, I'm not respecting you. To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. LJSing someone who you have been wanting to kiss for the longest time. I fell for your personality. Your looks are just a bonus. Hey, let's watch a scary movie. Several hours later, dude, walk me to the bathroom. Love. Snowboarding. Pretty little. Liars. Don't get mad when a girl cares too much. Worry Ash and they start to not give a fuck. When you're in a relationship for a while, and you can still talk to each other like it's the first time. I'm gonna be with who makes me happy, no matter what anyone thinks. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. Don't walk into my life if you intend to leave me, cuddling with my boyfriend. Boys that only need one girl, not 5. Giving a certain look and your best friend knows exactly what you need. Finding money in your pocket that you forgot you left in there. Making things awkward. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for.
I've heard that before. I love that. Thank you so much. You're listening to There's Nothing Weird About It. Oh my god, that was one of the most beautiful poems I've ever heard in my life.
Run along the floor. I have come to infiltrate your solar system.
Okay.
I am.
You are.
I am Tom along the floor, sir.
Tom DeLonge.
I do declare.
Interesting.
I am Tom along the floor.
Okay. Okay. Tom DeLonge the fourth? Okay. Interdimensional space traveler here, people.
My great-great-granddaddy was Tom DeLonge. And I am Tom DeLonge the fourth.
Tom DeLonge the fourth, everybody. So you guys are a multi-generational family of kind of pseudo-extraterrestrial / pop, kind of pseudo magician. You know, you're working on multiple levels.
That's true I am. That's true that I am.
That's true. That's good. That's good that you do that, because a lot of people, I was wondering the other day, I thought that maybe Blink-182, Green Day. What's Green Day about? Is Green Day about some kind of radioactive day, or some day where we all become aliens or something? Or
So do you know the album Dookie?
the Dookie album, yep.
Dookie.
Yeah.
So I will say,
Mm-hmm.
Dookie is part of a different op, the one that I'm not a part of. My great-great-granddaddy was a part of, but I was not. And, you know, I'm here the same way, you know, the cum stain boy, Michael.
The cum stain boy. Everybody remembers the cum stain boy burst from a cum napkin last week.
Yeah, the cum napkin boy.
Okay, so you're similar to him? In what way exactly?
So the cum napkin. Well, I'm come from the future. I'm also a cum napkin baby, but I'm a cum napkin baby from Tom DeLonge, where we're thrown into a trash can of napkin babies, and it was hard. I know it was a little bit easier for the Mike him, but me, I'm Ron DeLonge, so, but I'm technically I don't go by my birth name. It's Ron, but I am Ron. But I am
Surfer Ronald.
Yeah, but I'm actually like just like Hank Williams kind of thing, like Tom DeLonge. So I'd be like Tom DeLonge the fourth.
Okay, Tom DeLonge the fourth.
No.
Okay, interesting because this isn't obviously an intergenerational psyop that's happened, right?
It's not typical.
Not too typical, but I mean, also not. It's a year. How many years?
You're wrong.
I'm 134 years old by your Earth standard, but that's because of how cum napkins work. What time?
It's like you just like that. Yeah, the whole time when you save the napkin, you freeze it, you put it in a cryogenic chamber.
Yep.
Some doctor's got to go in there. He's got to extract the sperm, re-inseminate a young woman with that. And so, I understand that that's probably a lengthy process.
It really is.
So what makes that unique from being a child born normally? I don't know.
A normal child? Yeah, what's that? How is that unique?
I mean, I don't mean to get all like emo rock about it or anything, but I feel like you already asked this stuff for that Mike dude, and I would just say, we're robots, where's an alien? Isn't that one of my great-great-granddaddy songs?
Something like that.
Yeah, your Blink-182 song. I know you're talking about. He says this. We all know that aliens are fake or UFOs are gay or something like that.
Yeah, lips have to have a piece of metal.
And I see that he's like in your generation, you've kind of adapted more of like a Hopi Indian dance.
Yeah.
It's kind of been incorporated in back into the. Because a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know this. It was actually that the early indigenous Americans were exiled Jews. And so part of the whole return to Israel is that they got exiled to America of all places, and then they had to get sent back to the other west side, the east side.
That was the land bridge, I think.
Yeah. People don't remember. So there's an early Native American / indigenous / Hebrew.
A lot of older
People call this British Israelism, but to me it's more like Anglo-Saxon Semitism. You know what I mean? Like,
you think about like
to me it was right.
And you think about, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, I think
other like weird people that found frozen islands and stuff. Yeah.
Sir, my microphone's working.
Think about it.
Oh God! Well, you know, I just say it's like I just gotta keep dancing. So you know about the dancing plague of 1883?
You just gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving, because if you don't keep moving, you're gonna get fucked up.
That's what the space blankets are for, I think.
That's what all the space blankets. So that's what that's all for, people.
Keep the solar rays off.
All that noise is really good to keep away certain spirits that you don't really want to interact with. A lot of things people talk about the way you gotta circle a chalk line, right, for a magical ritual. Maybe you have to put down a knife even after that because the chalk ritual's not enough. And they say light incense, right, to invite the spirits. Or
Like tungsten.
Yeah, exactly, like tungsten.
Tungsten
But
like
see,
incense.
this is a kind of a form of a spirit repellent of kinds, right? Where you can repel certain spirits by wearing that jacket. That's why NASA wears those when they go to sleep, because what they're doing is a Masonic ritual is basically kind of like this summoning of so many demons that they become planets, and they become like these entities. They're kind of like egregores, and they become these spiritual entities in the abstract. And then these poor NASA scientists get sent up to deal with this, and it's like they're not really prepared for what's going on.
Not everyone comes back from
Which is that like they're gonna be not only very cold, but they need to ward off spirits with these kind of blankets.
That's very true.
That's so true. I mean, oh man, I just got one with a space blanket. I feel like I've been in orbit for like 18 million years or something.
And all you've been doing is you've been on Earth for about 18 minutes.
I've been on Earth for 18 minutes.
That's what happens. And this is what happens to a member of the Deer of the Headlights when they spend too much time on the planet, because it's like the deer in the headlights are so used to the light, so used to that kind of moth-like attraction that they go crazy. Just like our previous poet. She said, sometimes when my hair touches me, I span out. And that really caught my eye. And I think that's what's happening right now to him.
To my ears, he was a bad bitch. God damn it.
Well, why don't you go on and get on and get. Get on and get. You done and did your did.
Harris, libertarian demon. Get out of here! Get out of it! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
That hurts. Ow. See, now I feel guilty.
God, that
Now
sounds
I
horrible.
feel guilty.
That sounds absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Now I feel guilty just hearing the sound. I think
Well-
that's what that feeling is.
This is why we don't do death rituals anymore.
Yeah.
Because you have to hear the cries. Did you know that language started from cries of just repetitive cries of the animal
I
going?
think, yeah.
is.
Somebody
And
wrote
people
it down.
somebody tried to make sense of this of that. It's so sad. It's so sad.
It's so sad, but it's so true.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The scientists came from the shamans, and the shamans came from the shriekers, and the reekers came from the geepers. It's all Dr. Seuss to me.
And the weakers came from the tweakers. That's one of my favorite childhood rhymes.
Yeah. It was like the supercalifragilistic.
Yep. Well, hey. That's what happens to every cop, basically, is they all do this. They shriek up at the last minute.
Join.
They bury themselves in reflective armor and try to make sense of it all. They wear body cams, but then they can classify some of it, and then they can include it. And not, I don't want to make me look like I'm gay, okay? You know. I didn't kill him because I'm a fag. That's what most cops say.
they're pretty good people.
They're good people. They're just working through some things.
They're pretty good people. I think generally they're pretty good people.
I think they're probably pretty good.
I have to agree with you.
Well, they might be their
So there's something weird about it. What am I doing over here? I'm just looking at my computer screen, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. See, in my world, nothing makes sense. But
To be quite honest, they don't help you.
is it the same for you? Is that how you feel too?
It's unrealistic.
That's crazy.
I'm completely opposite. Somebody.
You feel okay, so the opposite.
I feel like I'm traveling back in time.
Going back in time.
See if I can talk forward.
You guys are making me sick to my stomach. You ever just have like intrusive thoughts? Like the craziest shit ever just like coming into your mind. You're like, maybe I should drive off a cliff. Maybe I should kill myself. Oh man, it's like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Why do I feel like that? Maybe that's a more common thing that we ever like have it come to like in terms of acceptance. Maybe we should try to maybe accept some more of those feelings that we had before. Maybe we should try to listen to some of the voices we haven't been listening to.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting on my couch and a bunch of intrusive chops closed to my door.
We're not saying you should kill yourself.
Yeah, a bunch of I was sitting on my couch and a bunch of intrusive cops busted the door.
You were busting your balls on your couch?
No, the intrusive thoughts. They
Oh.
busted down my door.
Intrusive thoughts on the couch is
Intrusive cops.
really rough.
I don't hate the intrusive cops, though. I kind of like them.
So, sometimes they can be a little bit funny and a little bit inviting and make you think about some things you didn't think about.
It makes
But
me feel excited.
intrusive thoughts, man. Intrusive thoughts are crazy because of the way they make you feel.
Intrusive cops.
Sanctify me with your bouquet of farts.
Pardon my
Smell
face.
these wonderful farts.
I want to
for all
smell
of you
those
who
farts.
be my
I want you to
wife
be the
from
guest
far
one.
right eye. Cuckoo pee pee may you poop. And
One of the main reasons I think that we tried to adapt out the flesh to dolphins and all this stuff. We were talking about dolphins last week, you know. It's because
I'm just an average guy who read public documents where the elite said they were going to enslave us and destroy America.
I know.
I'm not going to be like yuppie scum and deny the threat to my country.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight back.
Yeah, that's true. Shut the fuck up for a second, though, because what's fucking happened is that trauma needs a body. Okay, right?
Can we all disagree?
Trauma needs a body. So you have to
disagree to disagree.
Okay, well,
Everyone's around.
everyone's different, I suppose, but to me, trauma has to have a body. And trauma has to gravitate and just, like, dissociate along the lines of a body.
I feel real.
You might disagree with me, but, like, that's just how I feel, personally. You know, so, you might have your own fucking line of thought, but that's crazy to me, because what I'm saying I think is, like, true, really honest, very baseline, just, like, trying to be honest as fuck. But,
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too.
well, good,
Always just be.
because I'm, like, the most transparent person ever. I speak my mind, I don't hold nothing back.
I love my little family.
You know what Miles said to all his musicians? Miles Davis said, play what you want. And that's what I say. Play what you fucking want, because I don't give a shit. Come at me. Come at me. I'm not scared. This guy over here is scared. This guy over here is very scared.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's going on. I feel sad.
God.
But that's all just jazz. It's all jazz, baby.
Oh, play the blue notes. Play the blue notes.
So there's nothing weird about it. We know you've been digging through tunnels. We know you've been fucking lying. We know you've been fucking trying to cheat on your partner. But what's going on right now is that we're getting real.
Real in the field.
Yeah, you can tell we're getting real because the music changes, I think.
Because there's no music.
Oh.
That's how you can tell things are getting real. There's some space. We're letting our thoughts drift around. Ruminate. Ooh, stir the pot. Oh yeah, stir that pot.
Gosh, it feels so unusual.
It feels so much.
It's so strange, you know, I never take a moment to relax. But now, I can tell I'm relaxing.
Really relaxed. Very relaxed. This is the relaxing feeling, people, if there's nothing weird about it. It's almost sad the way we all talk to each other. It's almost sad. Why does there gotta be so much confrontation in a world of love? I know I say no all the time, but sometimes I gotta say yes to the right things. You got something on that, producer Pat?
What was that?
You got something on that?
Yeah, I think everybody, generally across the world, needs to understand that sometimes there comes a time, and every time's life. Oh, we just gotta make it up, break it up, shake it up, and wake it up.
Thank you.
And everybody across the world.
So fucking powerful.
This is a Christian broadcast, but I want everyone to know out there, Jesus, Vishnu, Antichrist, big long, like sky dragon, I think in China they worship the sky dragon.
Let's just say, we'd like to keep it very theosophical.
It's theatrical, it's thoughtful, it's awful. It's psyop immunity, and it's thoughtful, also theosophical.
Exactly.
Once in a while, I'm happy to be here.
So you're not going to hell. Everything's okay.
You're not going
gonna get made fun of by your friends. That's the worst thing. That's equivalent of hell.
That's actually really bad.
It's worse than hell.
I've heard that it's really bad for kids to get made fun of when they're little.
When they're little, they go on YouTube and they get made fun of.
I've heard it's really bad for kids, though.
It is very bad. Everybody wants to be a star.
It's really bad for adults, too, I think.
I think adults are fine with it, as long as they're vaccinated.
So, yeah, you're not, well, sure. But you're not supposed to get made fun of.
I just don't want adults spreading misinformation.
I'm just saying that you're not, as an adult or a child, you're never supposed to get made fun of, like, ever.
No, you're not.
That's just what I've been thinking about this week.
I don't think you should either. I guess if that's what we're trying to put out of the message tonight, you shouldn't be made fun of. Don't get pushed around by the fucking cops. Don't let them tell you can't do a poetry reading. We've got everybody here tonight. We're trying to have a jam. We're trying to fucking play some music. We're trying to just have some people talk their minds. And it's kind of fucked up that some cop comes and just like, hey, you can't do that. And that's just...
Everyone at school might be doing it, but never...
This is petty white, this is white complaints, you know, and white people problems, but I mean, it is what it is.
So what are you guys doing for, Easter this year?
Easter?
Yeah.
Groundhog's Day.
Well, Grandpa's Day, sure. Grandpa's Day?
Grandpa's Day.
Did Grandpa see his own shadow?
Grandpa's got dementia.
Grandpa's okay.
Atlantis sees a shadow. Dennis Atlantis?
I just always get so confused by which
yeah. I remember now.
Dennis Atlantis.
I know.
We're not really doing that anymore. Because hold on. Ever since the little boy child, little otter thing, little groundhog got dropped 10 years ago.
Right.
They killed it, right? And then since then, it's all been AI. All AI. It doesn't matter. And the Groundhog's Day, the movie, is a very much like a preceding of that motif.
Film movie.
But thank you. What were you gonna say?
Dennis Atlantis.
Thank you. We have a new card. We have a new the dolphin.
He predicts everything. He
And he's somewhere.
and
Is
then
he
when
in
he
this room?
splashes, if he doesn't splash, then it's we go Purple Spring.
If you don't hear it, right?
You don't hear it. But if you do,
If a dolphin splashes in the ocean and nobody hears it,
Well, they'd have to.
And they don't hear it, then we don't have 6 more weeks of winter. But if we do, then it is 6 more weeks of winter. So Punxsutawney Bill, fuck him. It's all about Dennis Atlantis. Dennis Atlantis. Dennis Atlantis.
Dennis Atlantis. Okay. Good deal. There's nothing weird about it. There ain't fucking nothing weird about it. I think that's about it for the show. I mean, more or less. I mean, I don't have anything else to say unless there's gonna be fucking some shithead who calls in, some pathetic fucking loser who's so fucking just like rubbing his dick raw and is just like, I'm gonna come, and I'm gonna come, and he's gonna call into nothing weird. Call him out. Will you do it, please? We know who you know who you are. Miss Daddy, you fucked up.
The kids are wearing big pants now, Miss Daddy. What are you
Miss
gonna
Daddy.
do? What are you gonna
Miss
do?
Daddy, where are
What
you?
You fucked up, dude.
Miss Daddy, are you
You
asleep?
fucked up hard.
Miss Daddy. Miss Daddy, are you there? Miss Daddy. Hey, can I speak to... No, you wouldn't know. The name's, Miss Daddy. Hey, can I speak to... No, you wouldn't know. The name's, Miss Daddy. Hey, can I speak to... No, you wouldn't know. The name's, Miss Daddy. Hey, can I speak to... No.
Well, something weird about it, people. If you want to keep listening in, we might be able to take your call. We might be able to get intimate with you.
We might
be able just to have a moment for a second. That little splitting moment.
A
Split second.
fleeting moment for a fucking second. We might have a
We love you.
We love you. We do love you, though.
Great people.
You're great. We love you. Thank you.
Miss Daddy, we hate you.
Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy.
We hate Miss Daddy.
Miss Daddy, Miss Daddy.
Alright, there's nothing weird about it. Something weird about it. There's something weird about it, I swear to God. There's something weird about it, I swear to God. There's something weird about it, I swear to God. about it. Thank you. Jack. Ah, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, come on, please, people. Something weird about it. Thank you. And there's the tick. There we got producer Pat over here.
Yeah, producer Pat on the mic. Producer Pat
Any,
on the mic.
I mean, yeah, we got really,
We got Tommy with 3 M's. Tommy DeLong, third.
Tom
genetic
DeLong with 3
replication of
N's.
3 M's, and that's for mature.
Okay,
He's
okay.
grown up now, but he's from the future, everybody.
Cool guy. I liked having him on the show. Very cool guy. Very interesting guy.
Oh shit, my Miss Daddy loop's still going.
Well, Miss Daddy's kind of a fucking poser. First of all,
rough.
Yeah.
we don't need to get into that. But he's fucking a poser.
Yeah, he
Hey, Big
sucks.
Pants Miss Daddy, what are you doing? Ain't doing shit, apparently.
This is a call out.
Dumbass.
This is
Miss
a
Daddy.
guy who can't handle different sizes of pants on other people.
He finds
Essentially.
he finds that really offensive.
He loves big pants.
Because when young guys were wearing straight pants, he said, "Why are these guys getting so pornographic? Why are they being so sexy?
Why
do they
don't
want
young
to?
men
Why are they
wear
trying to
old
like
pants?
show their
All
dick
the
through their
boys are being
pants?"
sexy with their tight pants. And
Yeah,
that's
what's
why
going
he loves
on?
big pants. 'Cause he can,
Yeah, well, I just don't
knows
understand.
that we're all covered up with our big pants.
I just don't
So, Miss
understand.
Daddy, this is a call out to you, brother. I hope you're listening.
Hope he's listening. I hope this guy's listening, Miss Daddy.
Hope you
We're gonna edit this one down, especially for you. Send it to you in a box, and we're gonna say, "Hey, we're calling you out."
We're gonna send this to you with your own hands. Cut off inside the box with this insult that we. Miss Daddy, though, seriously, how come you don't like young guys in young pants? But you want young guys to wear pants from an older era.
But
So you
bigger
like
pants.
young guys in
He
old
wants me to wear
pants.
big pants.
Young guys, old pants.
I think it's because he likes a secret. He likes there's like an element of secrecy.
Those pants are from the
Can't
90s.
show the boner.
Yeah, but he doesn't want that. He wants the young guys to wear big pants forever.
The sky's the boner of the
This
big
is
pants.
Right?
It's not a.
That's insane to me. That's insane to me.
Look, when the pants got smaller, the boys had just gotten bigger. I don't know what the hell his problem is.
Hey,
with that
he wants the
shit.
Jinko boner
The boys
Yeah,
get
he never
bigger, the
wanted the
britches
90s
get
to
smaller.
end. He never wanted the 90s to end. And then you end up with, but I mean, what kind of pants? And why are you sitting there talking
But
about
now
pants?
he's coming back. Now he's coming back. He'll be fine. He'll
Yeah,
be
well,
Are we sure he's not selling clothes on Wayfair or something like that?
yeah.
Because
He's got
this guy's
these
getting sketchy.
14 feet wide pants with a bunch of children
Stuffed into him.
all the pockets.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do
Joko
that.
jeans stuffed. You said you could put a bong in that. I mean, like, you could probably
Personally,
put a
I
small
wouldn't
child
do
in there
that.
You
too.
could put a small child in those pants.
I wouldn't do that.
Fucking A, man.
I just wouldn't risk it, honestly.
Fuck that shit.
Personally, I wouldn't risk it.
Fuck that fucked up shit.
I say you take risks with child trafficking if you wear pants that way.
Fuck that.
Risk?
I
Every
say you take
moment-
risks with child
I ain't taking that risk.
Nope.
No.
Say no. Don't
Just
ship
say
your
no to big
kids.
pants and trafficking kids in big pants.
Never ship
That's
your
why they
kids.
had to get rid of Lee pipes and all that shit.
Don't
All that shit had to get wiped out because of Jeffrey Epstein and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. They're all fucking putting them on the line, the pipeline, the fucking island, whatever you want to call it. All that shit. All the puka shell necklace stuff. That was all actually fucking pedo.
I
Like
think there's
pedo
a tunnel.
signaling. People don't realize that was all pedo signaling. I'm a young boy. I want to get fucked. That's what you wore a puka necklace. That was what that
Yeah,
said.
because you look like a Hawaiian.
Yeah, I'm a pretend Hawaiian. I want to get fucked.
You just look like a Hawaiian, but you were a young kid. It sucks. I mean, what do you expect is gonna happen?
Exactly.
You're gonna dress like a Hawaiian, you're gonna get colonized.
Well, Miss Daddy is a bit of a lion himself.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Producer
He's a
Pat's
lion with
pretty right.
And we gotta be careful with him. Because if he's listening to us right now,
If he's listening to this right now, we're calling him out. We want to meet you on 1595. We're not going to say our address fully.
we're calling you out, Miss Daddy.
Calling you out. Step on the doorstep. We'll call you out.
Fred Durst, stop.
Yeah, but there's nothing weird about that. There's nothing weird about you.
There's not.
There's nothing weird about anything.
It's
There's nothing weird about
It's fine.
all the stuff we talked about.
Now, everything's gonna be okay.
If anything, let's try to normalize it. We gotta normalize it. We gotta normalize it, people.
We do.
And normalize all the things. So, well, with a great sigh, I must say, there is nothing weird about it. And, we love
really
you.
happy that you guys.
We just love you. We want to thank Johnny Guitar stepping in tonight.
Johnny Guitar, thank you. Actually, that was really good.
Stepping up, stepping in. Just a young buck on the guitar.
Formative performance.
Formative performance for sure.
Formative. I said formative. Not formulaic. I said formative.
Okay. There's nothing weird about it. We love you. I'm your host, Jacob's producer, Pat. We got big old blind and the big shield blinders Mike over there, and then we got Johnny Buck, and then we got everybody else we love, and that's you. Thank you. There's nothing weird about it.